I'm Turk Strongman at Theron Ramacharaka. Thank you for selecting this video on making a big splash in the world. Before I continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. If you haven't activated this channel's notification bell feature yet, now's the time. Now's the time to give the video a thumb up, just in case you forget later. Share the joy of the channel with others, at least by giving this video a thumb up. Comment courteously below, making a big splash in the world. Do you want to make a big splash in the world? Do you want to have huge impact? You want to make an impact? You want to make a difference? Why? Well, I guess there are as many reasons as there are people who want to make a big splash. Maybe more. The better idea to do whatever it is you do and do it well. Do it very well. Do it with improvement in doing it in mind. For the sake of it, for its own sake, for the sake of playing your part, doing your part, whatever the part is, whatever it is. I could say more about what kind of parts might be better than others, but that's not what this is about. It's not about that. This is about the desire to make a big splash in the world. Many who do make a big splash in the world, it doesn't turn out like that for them while they're alive. Others do go ahead and make a big splash in the world. With nothing negative attached to that. But many who do it during their lifetime start getting told what to do. If they're making a big splash, it's quite possibly the case that some certain group or groups of powers that be, seen or unseen, are silently, at least silently, putting their stamp of approval on it. And at some point, many whose activities are getting that stamp of approval start getting, well, once they get known and start making some money, they get sponsors, they get agents, they get whatever. They start getting told what to do. They end up moving toward mediocrity or filtering their stuff or diluting it. It happens. For things to have greater mass appeal, they must become diluted. They must become more average because they're getting to the average Joe or Jane more and accepted more by that group. And then they're making a big splash. Or like I said, it's happening with no negative connotations or involvements that are noticeable. We might think of Albert Einstein. Made a big splash. No involvement with anything negative, right? Wrong. How about the day that he walked into the room? I forget what room. I don't know. Something in the equivalent of the military generals or Congress, the Senate, I don't know. Someplace, some important thing. And had nothing to say. He brought his violin, and he played it and then left. Because that's when he found out that his work contributed to the construction, the engineering of the atomic bomb, which I think had just recently been used. I think. Either before or after. Immaterial. Yeah. So anyway, you want to make a big splash. Do what you do and do it well. Seek to do it better. Get better at it. Okay? I'm not talking about the nature of the thing you do right now. I'm talking about whether it makes a big splash. It's not so much to be concerned about. If it happens over what you've done, either now or later when you're dead and gone, immaterial again. It's not the reason to be doing stuff. Those who make a big splash, let's say in the self-help community, self-help creators, producers, exemplifiers, the bigger splash they make, at least while they're alive, probably the more filtered and diluted is what they do. They may be getting told what the limits are. Some agent might say, no, don't go that way. That won't sell. Or don't. Don't do that, do this. A publicist might say something like that. But I can't market that. Maybe there's a deal being cut somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? It's better to make a really, as near perfect as possible, small splash and a big diluted one. All right, that's it. Big splash. If you like the video, thumb up. Otherwise, thumb up. Subscribe, get notified, comment courteously. Thanks for selecting this video on The Big Splash. I'm Terry Strawman at the Ron Q Ramataraka. Go forth and be well.